Morning, guys. Thursday, July 24th, 2025 here in Rusty, Rhode Island. Cheers. So, made a video earlier of me putting the hoist on, picking up the rear end and bringing it around over here. Even had a little welding segment in there where I was fixing my hoist unit, a little crack in the support, and somehow I had hit play and thought I hit pause, and it was a big long segment of nothing. And then when I came back to actually show you something, I hit pause. So, and I just figured it out when I went inside to make me another cup of coffee. So it's another beautiful day. The temperatures are perfect, like around the high 70s today. Going to be up, and right now it's probably about 72. Not too bad. I'm not sweating. It's great. Let's take a walk outside and I'll show you what I accomplished. I had to do a little quick arc welding on the bracket that holds this piece in place. Trash day in Rusty, Rhode Island. We got the trash hauled out to the curb. So there's the rear end. I brought it around. It's going to be power washed. Then I'm going to go at it with that air nibbler. Nibble all the rust off of it. So this is my rig I use. I made this out of some pipe, obviously, and then I have these. This is one I had to re-weld one of these, and these go in here, and I just wedged this in with the wood to hold the straps. Then I've got some extra ratchet straps just for, and that allowed me to pick that up and drive it around here. I got to get it over closer to the garage, but first I'm going to clean the garage up, put all my woodworking tools away, and then I'll get the torch out and start heating those U-joint bolts, get those off. I was telling Andy and I told Chris Ellis, there's nothing like having a torch for heating bolts. And it doesn't have to be a big oxygen and acetylene set. If you get one of those MAP gas sets, it's just a bottle and a hand torch. And it's a little slower, but it does the job. It heats the bolts. And I'll tell you, man, it makes all the difference in the world if you heat a bolt and a nut to get it apart versus sit there with hammers and everything else and impacts. And that aluminum drive shaft has steel yokes. It's not all aluminum, I guess. It's interesting that they used aluminum tubes, and inside of the tube they got a cardboard that keeps it from going clong every time you put it in drive or reverse. It's like a baffle inside. But we're getting closer to replacing this rear end with that rear end. I measured it, and it's pretty damn close to the same size. Once I get it up under there and start getting ready to put it in place, that'll be the definite. But it looks like it's about the same rear end, but it's not for a dually, it's for a single rear tire. And that's going to allow me to get rid of these rear tires and put regular tires on the back. Actually have spacers to push the tire out a little bit so it didn't look so weird in there, but gonna change that. First I gotta clean out this mess, get some of this stuff out of here. Man, still working in the house. I finished the closet doors. Not finished. I finished making all of the pieces. I assembled it. It worked. Then I took it all back down for paint. So right now, I've got 2 coats of paint on that header piece and the base pieces that hold it, and it's ready for installation. The only thing I don't have is I got to go get some longer lag bolts. I don't have anything long enough here to attach through that. It's almost got to go through 3 inches before it gets to the wall. So I'll go get them. I got to get gas. I got to get paint for the floor. I got to get a few things I got on my list. Still got a list of stuff to go in the apartment, but I did 2 apartments. One's complete. One is about 98% complete, 99% complete. It's real close. There's a few odd and end things that got to get done. And once I get those done, but I haven't found a renter yet. I thought I had a line on a guy who might be interested, but he hasn't gave me a definite yes or no. And then still waiting on answers from other people I know who might be interested. Like I said, I'm keeping it tight to the breast here to make sure I find the right person. The reason I got stuck with the guy who was in there, it was kind of weird. His son was in there with a girl from Fall River. She's another Sousa. I went to their apartment. Their apartment was clean as a pin. I'm like, oh, you'd be good tenants. Next thing I know, they broke up, and she moved out and left the Chris here. So he says, well, my father's going to move in to help pay the rent. So I said, okay. Then the son died, and I got stuck with the father, who was a total loser. He had a niece, he had a nephew living in there, and then when the nephew moved out, it got bad again. But all in all, if you think about it, the rents I brought in over 8 years, helped to cover the repairs. I mean, still made a good profit off of the apartment, if you know what I mean. Out from Rusty, Rhode Island, guys. Hope you're enjoying your day. We're going to be running into the city. I'm going to take the 48, get some gas for the lawnmowers, and pick up some paint and stuff. Yeehaw! See you on Bad Chat.